What's up and welcome back to another video. Guys, today I have a pretty crazy video. Today I'm going to be building the biggest possible LEGO Star Wars clone army that I can in just 24 hours. Now this video is kind of special because my birthday is tomorrow and I thought what better way to celebrate than by buying a bunch of clone troopers. And also I do leave for college in about 2 days, so this is also kind of to celebrate this channel because I don't really know what's going to happen after I leave. I can't really make videos while I'm at college. I can come home every now and then and make some videos, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to have time, so we'll see what I'm able to work out. And I just figured this could also be a video to celebrate my channel as a whole. And make sure you stick around to the end of this video because there will be a giveaway toward the end. But without further ado, let's start this challenge. What better way to start off this clone army by 4 of the best clone trooper sets ever made. I have 4 of the 501st battle packs. In my opinion, this is one of the best LEGO Star Wars clone trooper sets ever made. I think the clones are perfect. I think the builds lack some, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to build all of these, if any at all. And then we'll have, I guess, droids that we don't need for this video. We don't care about the droids today. But I'm going to get these ripped open and get all of the clones out and set up. And here we are, we have our clone army sitting at 16 clone troopers. I built 1 speeder and then I got bored, and I also figured why waste time building sets when I can spend more time getting the figures and setting them up and stuff and get the biggest army possible, because we don't really care about the vehicles in this video, we care about the clone troopers. So I have this 1 speeder. I might build some other stuff later on, some of the cooler stuff, but I think the battle pack builds for the 501st battle pack aren't that great. They're very disproportionate, so I decided to leave them. And now I have a whole bucket of parts with all of the battle pack builds, so I'll have to do something with those at some point. But let's get on to the next addition to the clone army. We need someone to lead the 501st, so I have got the very coveted and rare Captain Rex UCS minifigure in a $13 set. So we're gonna pop this open and we're gonna pull out that lovely Captain Rex minifigure, and he can lead the 501st. And now the clone army goes up to 17 clone troopers, and I also built the little microfighter Y-Wing because I figured, why not? It's a simple enough build. I do need to get some normal pistols for Captain Rex because I hate those little like machine gun, like thick pistols that are the size of their arms that they give the clone commanders now. So I didn't use them, I threw them in a bucket, and I'm gonna get normal of the older pistols in a little bit and add those in because I don't like how those look. I can't be the only one, but I'm not really sure what I want to add next. I have a couple packages that I can open, but I think I want to save those for later because they're very cool. And I also have a big set that I'm not sure if I want to open for this video, but we'll see. We'll get there later on, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Next up, I have a package from eBay. I don't actually remember exactly what is in this one, but I've got it cut open at the top, and we can find out after I get this packaging out of the way. You can really see in here, we've got a bag, and oh yeah, I remember what this is. Get this out of the way. We've got 2 more. Oh, I just threw it on the thing of all of the 501st Battle Pack builds, and they're all over the floor now, so that is not going to be fun. And speaking of 501st Battle Packs, we've got 2 more to open up and add to the army. If they don't fall over, get these back here. Big fan of these sets. Like I said earlier, I think they're one of the best LEGO Star Wars clone sets ever made, and I'm a big fan, and I got them for a pretty good deal, so I was very happy with that. I'll be adding more to the army, and we also have a used clone trooper and droids battle pack in here. We don't need those droids, but we've got 4 clones in there to add to the army as well. So I'm gonna get these all built and set up. Probably won't build any of the builds for the 501st battle pack, like I said earlier, but I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with all of the parts and all of the parts that are on my floor now that I have to clean up, which is gonna take away some of the time for this challenge. The army has grown to 29 clones, and this speeder came pre-built, so I didn't have to build it, so that is epic because I probably wouldn't have built it if I wasn't pre-built. Now, the next thing, which I was kind of debating doing or not, is opening up the Tantive 4 hallway and taking out the 5s. Now I already have this set open and a 5s, but for this challenge, I didn't want to take anything out of my collection. I wanted to build it all anew. So if I want this 5s, I'm going to have to break it open. And I think I will because I can probably sell the rest of this set for pretty good to cover the cost. And the 5s figure is pretty expensive. So if you want to buy this figure, or this set minus the 5s, or honestly any of the other figures and more that you're seeing in this video, check out my whatnot. I'm not sure when I'm going to be going live, but I'll leave a link in the description to sign up where I think you get $15 credit credit, and if after you make your first purchase, I also get $15 credit, so that's pretty good and it helps out. And I'll also leave the link to my profile, so the next time I do go live, you can come by and get some good deals on some very cool things. But I'm gonna go regrettingly rip this open and pull out the 5s. It just feels wrong to open a set to pull out one figure, but I'm gonna do it for the sake of this challenge. And the army grows to 30 as I have pulled out the 5s. Actually, let me get them right next to Captain Rex right there, sitting right up there. I guess he is a commander because he got promoted at the end of the Clone Wars for that a little bit. It was a short-lived promotion, but a promotion nonetheless. And the army is looking sick. I'm gonna have to get, I have another tan base plate right here, but I don't think that's gonna be enough for what I want to do. I've got a lot of clones. But my 2 gray base plates are held up in a mock right now, so I might have to do some demo. That's the worst part about mock building, is taking apart the mock after you have finished, but I might have to suck it up and do it. We just don't have much time for this challenge because it is only 24 hours, but I have to go out and do a few things today, so I'm gonna go get that done and then come back and we can keep building this clone army. I might even stop by Target and Walmart and look for some cool sets with some nice clones to beef up this army. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I am back. I stopped by Target for a bit, but they really didn't have anything good. I mean, they had the Captain Rex microfighters, but I don't really want to build an army of Captain Rex. And they had a ton of the 332nd battle pack. But I mean, they were $16. They were on sale, but I'm really not a fan of them, and I didn't really feel like army building them, and I'd rather, save the money to use on future videos. So I've got this package from eBay, which I guess you can't really see. Let me get this cut open. It sounds a little weird, hold on. I gotta keep it on this side so I don't show off my address. And hold on, this one's not fighting back a little bit. There we go. This is package interesting. We got like a little hockey puck full of clones. It's kind of cool. I got a pretty good deal on this though. It's a bunch of 212 clone troopers. This is actually a really cool package. I'm gonna keep this for something. I don't know what, but like that clear little, kind of looks like a lens too. You put it on the camera. We've got a ton of the 212 clone troopers though, right here, as well as a Commander Cody. Get this out of the way. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a Commander Cody. I'm gonna be honest, I think that this Commander Cody, let me zoom in just a little bit, is one of the best Phase 2 clone troopers that we've gotten in a long time. I think this one is great. Now, I think it's the best named clone trooper in Phase 2 that we have. I think it's just really nice, and I think it's almost perfect. There are a few things that, could be better, but I'm a big fan of this figure. I'm gonna get these all set up, and I'll catch you guys after with the update on the army. The clone army is up to 40 clones already, and we are not even close to being done. I got another package from eBay. I'm pretty sure this is the last figure package from eBay. I have something with a ship that we'll be taking a look at later. But in this one, we've got a bit of a minifigure, lots to rip open. This one was actually really cheap. I got a good deal. There's nothing really crazy in here. It's just like some of the clones that are currently out, but I could not pass this up for this video. Any cheap clone is a good clone in my opinion. We've got a bunch of nasty droids. We'll get these out of here for this video. Get them to the side. No one wants to see those in this clone army video, but we have got some of the clones from that a 501st battle pack, the newer one, which I am not a fan of, I'm not gonna lie. I think they're not great, but they'll still add to the army and be a fine addition. Where's this guy's helmet? Oh, that's Commander Vaughn. But here we have those 4 501st clone troopers. We also have the 332nds, or the Ahsoka's clone troopers. We only have 3 of them. I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't think this one came with the 4th, but we've got, oops, that just fell. We got 3 of these, well, I guess 2, and then a Commander Vaughn. And then we've also got just some plain Phase 2 clone troopers and another shock trooper right here. A nice addition to the army, and this will beef it up quite a bit, so that will be nice. I'm gonna go get these set up and I'll get back to you guys in a minute. And the army has grown to 51 clone troopers. My goal is to hit 100. I'm not sure. I just have a ton of clone sets that I can open if I need to reach the goal, but I also have a bunch of cool stuff that I bought, and some of the sets I really don't want to open, but I will if I have to. So I'm gonna go grab a few sets that we can rip open, because I have a big package to open that has a lot of clones, but I want to save it for later because there's some really cool stuff in there. So I'm gonna go pick out a few sets out of storage to open and add to the clone army. Okay, I have pulled out some cool things that I've been holding on to for a rainy day out of my closet. I wasn't going to open some of these, but I think today is a special occasion, so I think I ought to. First up, I've got 2 of these clone like building packs that I'm gonna rip open and pull out. These were really cool. They were only $15 when they came out, but if you could actually get your hands on one at retail, now they go for quite a bit of money. I was gonna hold on to these as well as the other ones that I have and, you know, resell them at some point at a later date or hold on to them. But I think what better time to open these up than right now. We also have another thing that we're gonna open up, a pretty crazy one. One of the like going down in history as the best clone battle packs. We have the original Clone Trooper battle pack. I have been saving this one for a rainy day. This one's super stick, and I almost don't want to just because look how crisp the box is, but we have to. I got this one for a really good deal like a while ago, and I was saving it for a rainy day. I think today is the perfect time to open this, and if I don't open it now, I feel like I'm never going to, and I've actually never had this set before, so this would be the first time that I'm opening and building it, and that's an experience that I want to have, so I figured it is time to rip it open. And we also have a 501st Battle Pack, but this 501st Battle Pack will not be being opened or added to the Clone Army, and that's because I'm going to be giving it away to one of you guys to celebrate this channel, and I wanted to thank everyone for all of your support on this journey. It would not be possible without you. Now, to enter this giveaway, all you have to do, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment down below after you have gone to my Instagram and given me a follow at drewbricks. I'll put a little photo up of it. Now, I know some people don't have Instagram and can't get Instagram, and I am sorry. I've tried to do giveaways in the past without using Instagram, but it makes it really hard and unsafe to get your information. So yeah, I'm sorry if you can't use Instagram, but I kind of have to use it to make it easy and also safe to, you know, exchange information so I can actually ship this out to whoever wins. So I'm sorry about that, but all you have to do, like this video, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and then comment down below on this video when you are done, and I will pick a winner in about 2 or 3 weeks. So stay tuned for that in the future. I'm gonna get all of this stuff built and set up. It's gonna be a pretty big treat building the old Clone Trooper Battle Pack. I'm looking forward to that one. Maybe I'll do a review on it at some point, but I'm gonna rip all 3 of these open and get this built up. And the army grows to 61 clone troopers. I have to say this set was a real treat to build. It was a lot of fun, and it had a nice crisp instruction manual, and I just wanted to show some of the really cool art in there. I might do something with this. I don't know, like maybe put it up on a corkboard or something. I just think this little scene looks really nice. You can also get a little trip down memory lane for all of these older sets that were out at that time. This was really cool, and it was a really fun set to build, and I'm happy that I ended up breaking it open and finally building it. I gotta get these guys on the base plate, and I also have a package that will have some friends in that style as well. We've got a bunch of OG Phase 2 Clone Troopers coming up in the next package, and a bunch of other cool stuff in there too. I went crazy on one of a whatnot sale. I bought a bunch of stuff, but I'll stop spoiling it, and I will go grab it, and we can get them added to another base plate. As I was saying, this next package comes from Whatnot, and I got a crazy deal because I bought it all of the bulk. I told this guy that I would buy every clone that he had for sale because he had some cool ones for a good price. Got it cut open here. I'm just gonna dump it all out. Oh, can't show the other side. I just got my address on it. And you can see we've got some cool stuff in here. I cannot wait to start going through. Now, I'll start, I guess, with the biggest thing, because you can see them right here. We've got a bunch, I think 15 of these OG Phase 2 Clone Troopers, and I got them for, I think it ended up being like $7 a piece, which at bulk is a really good deal for these guys, and it will definitely help to accompany that battle pack that we just built back there. It'll be looking nice, and we can bulk up that army. I'm definitely going to need to get another base plate to set all of these guys up. I might have to take apart part of that mock and get the gray base plate, because I don't have enough base plates for 100 clones. So I'll get that back there and we'll set those up in a minute. And we've got some really cool other clones in here. I bought a bunch of the 2008 style clones just because they are my favorite kind of clone. And I figured to celebrate, we would get some. First, we have 4 of just these plain Phase 1, the 2008 style clones. Really nice, super happy to beef up my army of these guys. And they get harder and harder to find all the time, especially in good condition. And these guys were in really good condition, so I was very happy to pick them up. We also have 2 gunners right here. Very nice, very nice. I think these ones were actually pretty cheap. I got them for like 8 a piece, I think, which is actually pretty good for the gunners. And I forgot what I paid for it. I think I paid 10 each on these, which isn't necessarily a great deal, but still pretty good given that I got it down on a whole lot deal. And then we've got 2 of these ARF troopers. Really sick. Super happy to beef up my army of these. I think these are insanely underrated. Sorry, I'll zoom in a little bit. But yeah, I think these are insanely underrated and really cool figures. Some of my favorite. I think the ARF troopers in general are underrated, and I hope that we see more in the future, maybe in an updated style. I think that they might in the future, except they don't really make too many appearances in the Clone Wars, I suppose. So that might be what's stopping LEGO from doing that. And the last figure that we have, the big one, which I paid a hefty amount for, given that it is whatnot, but it was a really great figure that I couldn't pass up on, and it is the Phase 1 Wolf Pack. I'm trying to beef up my army of these guys, and I think I paid about 90 on this one, which is a bit on the pricier side, but given all of the other good deals that I got from this guy, I figured I had to, that it wasn't too bad to purchase this for that price because I made it back in the other good deals that I got, and I'm just super happy to get one of these. And these are also pretty hard to find in good condition, especially because those sand blue arms crack really easily, and this one is in great condition. I will say there's a bit of like an off printing on the legs there. If you can see, it's just offset a little bit, but I don't really care about that. But I am super happy to add another one of these to the collection and also to this clone army. And I guess they're not really clones, but I bought them because he had them, and they're really hard to find. Some chrome lightsaber hilts. Now, most of the time when you see these, people will want like a stupid amount of money for them, just even though they're not that expensive. They're just hard to find in good condition. And I got these he threw them on for free. So I was very grateful for that. So thank you. And we've got all of these clone troopers to add to the base plate. I'm going to go actually get another base plate because we do not have enough room here for all of these clones. So I'll catch you guys after I get all of this set up. We are up to 85 clone troopers. I got rid of those 2 tan base plates and got 1 gray base plate, and I think it looks a lot better. And I think it's time that we add in a vehicle. Yesterday, I went on a bit of a road trip to pick something up from Facebook Marketplace, and normally I don't find anything good on Facebook Marketplace, but I was browsing yesterday and I found this for $45. So me and my friends took a little spur of the moment road trip, and I've got a gunship right here. Now it is unfortunately a little messed up, and it only comes with 2 shock troopers, but I think for what I paid is really good. And probably after this, I want to try and recolor it into something cool. I just don't have the time to do it for this video, but really nice to get a little ship added in. I think I do have another one of these in my collection. I know I said that I don't want to add anything into my collection, but I'm going to make an exception just to fix this gunship because I know I have some of these pieces and it just pains me to see it without it. So I'll find that later. But we have the gunship added in, as well as these 2 Coruscant Guard I don't know what I was trying to say. 2 shock troopers right here to add into the army as well, and that will bring us up to 87. So we only have 13 more clones to go, but we might even exceed that because I have a few more packages to open up before this video is concluded. So I'm gonna get this fixed up, get these clones in, and grab one of those packages so we can open them up and add them to the army. We are on to our second to last package coming from Whatnot, and this one's packaged very oddly. It's in like a paper kind of envelope. It's like, I don't know if they still do this, but it's what they used to like send the report cards home in. I think it's all digital now, but you used to get them in this like paper envelope and have to bring them home and get them signed to confirm that your parents saw them. I don't know if they still do that. I'm assuming it's all online now, but yeah, it was just weird to see it packaged in this. I'll bring it back here so I don't have to cover up my address at all. Keep it hidden back here. In here, we've got some more clone troopers. That was like weirdly packaged. You feel like that wouldn't be too safe to have it like that, like easily rip, or if it gets wet, then the whole package just kind of tears apart. But I guess none of that happened. So we have our clones here safely. We have a various number here. I was just getting whatever looks cool for this video. I got some nice old ones in here too. Get this all to the side. To start off, we have 2 501st clone troopers. These are the older version. I think these are my second favorite, second only to this very nice 2020 version, which definitely is my favorite. So I'll get these 2 to the side. Then we have some Phase 1 clone troopers. We have a bomb squad trooper, which was very controversial, but I think people like it a lot more now. I think it's really cool with that orange coloring, and it's a very nice one to add. We also have a Commander Gree right here. Pretty cool figure in Phase 1. Wish it was the Phase 2 version, but... And then right here, we have got a Phase 1 Commander Cody. Also a very sick, I don't know why it's not focusing all of a sudden. There we go. Also a very sick figure. Super happy to add this one to the army and pick one up for my collection as well. And then lastly, we have some Kashyyyk troopers. We have 2 of the Kashyyyk regs and 1 of the Kashyyyk scouts. These are some of my favorite clone troopers that LEGO has ever made, so I'm super happy to be able to add them into the army. I'm gonna get these set up and then update the count for the clone troopers, and we can move on to our last and final package for this video. The clone army currently stands at 93 clones, and we are on to our last package for this video. Let's make some room for it. And I genuinely don't remember how many clones are in this package, so leave a comment down below if you think we're going to hit the 100 clone trooper mark or if we are going to fall short. I'm hoping it's a big package, but I know that the majority of it is actually a ship and not clones. So I'm gonna get this bad boy cut open. Hold on, I don't know how to, like, there's not enough space there. Well, I'll do it in my lap, I guess. Get this. Ooh, the scissors are not to play for that. We'll make it work. There we go. Actually, that wasn't too bad. And we will see. I don't know where to put this. I guess I'll just open it like this. Here we go. We have got in there, you can see the ship that we've got. Actually, we're gonna do the figures first. Like, or no, we'll pull out the ship. We'll be patient. We have the wings right here, and we have, hold on. I'm struggling to do this with one hand. Get these to the side. I'm just gonna pull this all out actually, and we can go through it like that. But we have the Z-19 Headhunter, a very cool ship. I got a very good deal on this, and I just thought it was really cool, and I couldn't pass it up for this video. I have one, but it's kind of disgusting. It's covered in like a bunch of dust because it's just been sitting out in my room since the day I got it, when it was actually retailing out on retail stores. I think it's a really cool set, and I'm very happy to have it here. This one's also pretty dusty, but I'll clean it. It's done a lot better than mine, and it's actually complete. Mine was not complete, and I got a good deal on it. Let me get all this packaging out of the way so we can get back over here. It's all a mess. I've got all like the old packages and the builds for all those sets that I haven't built just on the floor right now. Gonna not be fun to clean up. But here we have, I'll put this back together later. We gotta answer the question of, did I complete the challenge of getting 100 clone troopers or not? I probably should have counted when I was ordering stuff, but there's no fun in that. I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping, it looks like we have enough in here to get over the 100 clone trooper mark. But right here, we have got 2 of the Geo Airborne Troopers. These guys are super sick, and I'm super happy to add these guys to the army. They are very nice. We also have some of these 2008 style clone troopers. Actually, we might only have 1 in here. I thought there was, oh, this is like a little mix-up. We've got the body to one of the episode 2 styles with the helmets to a 2008 style. Nice addition to the clone army. We also just have 2 of those plain episode 2 styles. I think these ones are really nice. And then we've got 2 of the older phase 2 clone troopers, the very OG ones, and we also have a elite ARF trooper, and those are the clones. I think we just made it over 100. I'm gonna get this all set up and I can give you an overview of the whole army. We have done it, just barely clocking in at 102 clone troopers. We have successfully crushed the 100 clone trooper goal, and we have raised a very valiant clone army. I'll give you a quick rundown if my tripod stops falling. There we go. Starting off over here, we have the 501st, the big bulk, made up mostly of that 2020 style, my favorite version of the 501st, led by ARC Trooper 5s and Captain Rex, and we've got some of the older ones on the side over there as well. As we move back, we have various phase 2 clone troopers. We've got the 212th led by Commander Cody, and then just a bunch of regs, some shock troopers, and some 332nd troopers back there. And then if we move up to the phase 1 clone troopers, if the camera wants to focus, there we go. We have Commander Cody, Commander Gree, and a Wolfpack trooper leading a very assorted ranks of clone troopers back there. Very colorful they are. We've got a bunch of colors over there. And as we come back, we have the OG phase 2 clone troopers looking really sick, led by that Star Corps. I think that's supposed to be the Star Corps, unless it's supposed to be 212th. It's yellow, so I'm going to call it the Star Corps. We've got 1 shock trooper and then a bunch of just the normal regs. And then over on the right, we have some stuff that didn't really fit. We have 2 of the airborne Geo troopers and 3 Kashyyyk troopers, 1 scout and 2 regs. For the vehicles, we have the Z-95 Headhunter. We have the Coruscant gunship, And then we have some various little battle pack builds back there and a microfighter. And then we have the 501st battle pack that's going to be given away to one of you. So make sure you enter that giveaway. And like I said, I'll be pulling that winner in about 2 or 3 weeks. But that does it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching and for all of the support on the recent videos. This channel is a lot of fun and I hope to continue doing it in the future. So if you want to see more videos like this and you want to support the channel, leave a like on this video and consider subscribing. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe. Drew signing out.